feel like this may be the beginning of an education. You'll soon find out why. Welcome on in, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a lovely one out there. Today, we're listening to Roy Orbison. We're listening to the track In Dreams. This is off of the album In Dreams, which was released in 1963. This is why this is going to be an education. Calm down, relax. I've heard of Roy Orbison because of you guys mentioning his name many times. I was gifted some music by him as well. Don't know one thing about him. Literally, not one thing. Besides you guys, I would have never heard of him. But don't laugh at me, guys. Don't laugh at me. Apparently, he's very popular. We're going to listen to this track, In Dreams, which had been suggested by Richard W. and Andrew McClenning. So thank you both for the suggestion. I don't know what type of music to expect, but we're going to give it a listen no matter what. Here we go, guys. In Dreams. Here we go.
A candy-colored clown they call the Sandman tiptoes to my room every night just to sprinkle stardust and to whisper, go to sleep, everything is all right. I close my eyes, then I drift away into the magic night. I softly say a silent prayer like dreamers do. Then I fall asleep to dream my dreams of you.
I see.
In dreams I walk with you.
I love the quiver.
In dreams I talk to you. In dreams you're mine all the time.
Always another layer. His voice is going.
I can't help it if I try. I remember that you said goodbye. It's too bad all these things can only happen in my dreams.
Like how he worked up to that falsetto and brought himself back down. I love listening to stuff like this. Like, when was this released? Did I say 63? 63. That's a long time ago from now. And I need, like, with this type of music and with this sound, I always want people to remember, like, I didn't grow up with anything like this. This is not anywhere near my generation. This isn't what I listened to in the house from my parents, my grandparents, anyone like that. This is alien to me in a respect. Obviously, I mean, I've listened to, for example, I've listened to a lot of Frank Sinatra when I was in high school, and a few artists and bands in that realm, but never in any sort of way exploring it in any depth or with any sort of research or anything like that. So, like, to me, this sound is very new to me. And as someone who loves music of all types, I think you guys know by now, of all types, go to my playlist videos, this, like, is something so charming. And it's like a time capsule going back in time to 1963. And it just, like, is, to me, very charming to listen to. I like this. I like the depth that's presented. It's not just a simple crooning over, some soft melodic guitar, a calm beat, a little bit of a drum, give it a little bit of a big band feel, and send you off to the horses. This has a little bit more to it. From the beginning, I would imagine Roy singing. I don't know if he's playing guitar as well. As I'm talking, I'm just looking through to see if I can find who's playing on this particular track. But I'm assuming that he's also playing guitar, because the way that the guitar is being played is in such a sensitive I'm trying to think the word. I'm working here. The way that he's playing the guitar is in such a sensitive symbiosis with him that I can imagine him sitting there playing the guitar and working with his voice. It just works really, really well in the beginning of the track. But it's not very long, but before the orchestra comes in, before that rhythm sets you up, and it has this kind of slow burn romantic kind of feel to it. While I was listening and reading the lyrics, I'll be honest, I wasn't 100% paying attention to them because I was more listening to the music and kind of anticipating and wondering what would come next. The orchestra, the extra harmonies coming in the background, which is just so lovely. That particular sound that, obviously here it's not an a cappella, but that a cappella group from behind singing those backing harmonies, I love that. When it comes to this era, the 50s, and of course before, I love that sound. I think that is just such a wonderful touch in the music. The little bits of starts and stopping that happen near the end of the song, also really nice. It breaks up the track. Honestly, the track didn't need any breaking up, but he gave it to us, and I think it works even better in that respect. And the track is only 2 minutes and 50 seconds. One thing I also love about these older tracks is they're a short duration, but what they get accomplished, what they say, what they produce and deliver in that relatively short time span, I think is really, really nice. I mean, to me, the epitome of that would be like the Beach Boys and the Beatles with what we've listened to from them. They get so much done in such a little time, putting in so many details. And to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if Roy, 63, if he's in some capacity influenced by the Beatles, or vice versa. There's some sort of connection in that way, but really, really great track. That was enjoyable to listen to. Looking at the lyrics, a candy-colored clown they call the Sandman tiptoes to my room every night just to sprinkle stardust and to whisper, go to sleep, everything is all right. I love the candy-colored clown they call the Sandman. I close my eyes and I drift away into the magic night. I softly say a silent prayer like dreamers do, and I fall asleep to dreams of you. What a nice little line right there. What a sweet way to end that. And like I said, the song has a charm to it. In dreams, I walk with you, I talk with you. You're mine all of the time. We're together in dreams. But just before the dawn, I awake and find you gone. Can't help it. If I cry, I remember that you said goodbye. It's too bad that all these things can only happen in my dreams. Only in dreams. So listen, he's having the best dream of his night. He's dreaming of this person. Of course, the morning comes. They're gone. Barely a goodbye thrown out there. Looking at this particular track on Wikipedia, it says, of course, it's composed and sung by Roy Orbison, an operatic rock ballad of lost love. It was released as a single in 1963, becoming the title track, released in July. It says it has a unique through composed structure in 7 movements in which Orbison sings through 2 octaves, beyond the range of most rock singers, which you clearly hear as he reaches into the higher octaves near the ending of this track. It says it peaked at number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100, charted in the UK for 5 months while he toured. There you go, right there, while he toured with the Beatles. It gained notability again in 1987 when he released a re-recorded anthology of his greatest hits. The year prior, director David Lynch had used the song provocatively in his film Blue Velvet, which also revived interest in the music. I don't think I've ever seen one film by David Lynch. I've heard a ton about him. He did Eraserhead was one movie. I guess Blue Velvet, another one. Isn't there another one he did like on a beach or something? I don't know. It says, while he was signed to Sun Records, the Memphis-based label that launched rockabilly legends such as Elvis Presley, Orbison's first releases reflected that style. Says Orbison found marginal success there at Sun Records, but felt that his talents were not being employed appropriately because he was made to sing 12-bar rock standards with heavy guitars and drums. He's saying, that's nice, but it's not what I want to do. When he moved to Monument Records, his style changed to what became known for the rest of his career, which, by the way, I really like this song. Would love to listen to a little bit more, kind of see what changed with his music. Like, I can't help but always reference him. That's just my, I guess, where my mind goes with this type of music. Perhaps to an extent. Is he like a Scott Walker? Like, does his music go through that kind of change as Walker's does? Says Orbison's songs turn to introspective and plaintive ballads, fully employing his powerful 3-octave vocal range, backed by larger and more intricate arrangements, as we heard here. And we heard that eerily high falsetto, as mentioned, as well. Just a really great track. Obviously, a lot of information there. Weekly charts, 7 in Canada, 1 in Ireland, 6 in the UK, and 7 and 13. I'm sorry, 19 and 3 in the US. That's a track. That's a good one. I would love to hear some more because I really loved his voice. Excellent singing, great. Everything, really. Yeah, give me some more. I would love to hear. Let me know your thoughts, of course, in the comments down below. You can support what I do on Patreon for $2 a month. You do not have to. Sorry about the creaking. But you can. Press the like button before you leave. Thank you for being here. Come back tomorrow. Have a great one, guys.